Hey guys, kinggath here, and welcome to another episode of my Sim Settlements Fallout 4 Live Forever Let's Play. And we are going to do some more Raider stuff. I have installed a couple of new mods you guys suggested. I installed Clean Power Armor HUD, suggested by Bookfound, and Raiders and Criminals Armor Pack, suggested by Brian Welsh. What the hell? Hey, buddy, this is a family show. You need to be wearing pants. Alright, we got to solve this. Where do we get some pants? Let's see if I have any. Hey, I need to borrow your pants. Anybody care? We want to fight the boss? There he is. Come here. Are you one of mine? I think you are.
Can we trade a few things?
Alright, I guess.
Okay, good. Alright, so it wasn't a complete waste. Alright, you get to put on this harness. Let's store that. Equip. There we go. Much better. Alright, now we're in good shape. Alright, so the last time we came back, we had just taken Jammer and Ophelia to go assault the Minutemen base, and then when we came back, Jammer had mentioned that Ophelia was still obsessed with this mutant myth, so we need to track her down. Which I just saw her a minute ago. Where did she go? Oh, I also, for anybody wondering about my settings in Sim Settlements, I have started to put things on kind of easy mode, just to make the thing go smoother. Like I've got Ignore Charisma on, which is why I have like 30 people over in Sanctuary, and I also changed it so that this place would get more than a number of settlers it was getting. I turned off. Let me see what the setting's called. So and if you don't have MCM, these are available in the holotape as well. But there's some settings under recruitment I messed with. City plan limit, I turned that off. Excuse me, and Ignore Charisma on, which basically means I can continue to get settlers for basically forever. And so that'll make sure that I can go beyond these limits. Oh, that plot actually built. All right, I gotta remember to go play with that. But first we need to find Ophelia. Where is she at? Oh, wait, I can hear her. I can hear her stompy feet. Where's that coming? Oh, there you are. Come over here.
Hi.
Hey, so I noticed you recovered the Miss Nanny. Jammer's got an idea on how to use her that may actually work. There's a note I left for Jammer, that he's ignored, about what I need to get her up and running again. Give her an overhaul. I pinned it to that little planning desk of yours.
Mechanized makeover. Alright, let's go snag this. And I actually think she should start 2 quests right now, actually, because I did the... Oh, wow. I gotta fix this font. What's going on there? Oh, this is from... Industrial City. Awesome. So I probably... Okay, so I'll probably have to sleep to get another one now to get hers, because that one's in there. Awesome. I forgot I had that installed. And then he added all those things in there. So we'll have to wait. Well, let's go talk to Ophelia again. I'm pretty sure she starts 2 quests after the one we just did.
Excuse me.
I take it Jammer filled you in. He's less than thrilled, but I maintain it's worth looking into.
Remind me again?
Like creeping over the top of my power armor.
The thing that got us into trouble with the Minutemen.
Oh yeah, that.
Ring any bells? Come on, pull your head out. This is significant.
I agree.
Let's go.
I'll meet you in the same place as last time. Keep an eye on the roads. Let's try to avoid getting into trouble this time.
I mean, I'm happy if we just have to keep killing Minutemen. That's fine by me. Alright, so we still need to get the note from there. So, quick break while I use my weight thing. Let's see. There we go. Got our note. And I'm not gonna sit here and read all this. If anybody wants to pause, they can do that. Otherwise, you guys can just play it yourselves. But it's gonna basically tell us a bunch of stuff we can get. And I figured I'd grab that right away, so that way if we happen to wander by any of those places when we're doing other stuff, we can pop in there and grab that stuff. So let's see where we got it. So we gotta meet Ophelia up here. Where are all those other quests? We've got one down kind of close to Shaw. Okay, so none of it's too far from places we've already been. So we'll definitely, but nothing near where we were planning on going. So we'll have to go do that another time. But yeah, let's go meet up with Ophelia. I want to get moving on this quest. I will definitely go do the Miss Nanny pickups as well, but probably either off camera or I'm gonna like fast forward all the traveling so you don't have to wait for me to get there. But let's head over. This isn't that far a walk. Though you might get some fast forwarding action from Luke, depending on whether or not we see any action here. Oh god, it's a whole pile of radios. Die. Oh, sorry, dog meat. Wait. Mole rats and rat scorpions fighting each other? Wait a second, I left my power armor.
It's time for Add-on Pack of the Week. This week's add-on pack is Plots by Pawpaw, which was created by Pawpaw and is now maintained by Captain Coots, and this has a bunch of different building plans in it. It's also got some kind of breaking the fourth wall, Sim Settlements relevant textures in it, as far as adding some new jackets and power armor paint, so check out Plots by Pawpaw. Especially check it out if you are considering and holding back from building an add-on pack for Sim Settlements. Pawpaw is one of the eldest members of the Sim Settlements community. I believe he's in his 80s, and he created this add-on pack. And as he has said to me, if I can do it, anyone can. So you guys should use this for some inspiration, but also just to add some extra variety to your building plan selection. So check out Plots by Pawpaw.
Hey, okay. So he was spotted in the same area again. Let's try heading down the ridge to the east this time. Maybe we'll have better luck going off-road.
Alright, lead the way. Oh, more flowers. Don't mind me. You kill the bad guys. I'll take care of the harvesting. So I don't know if I'm gonna run into this bug or not. Not with our quest in this case, but there was a weird bug I was getting in Fallout 4 in general, where when I would walk right in this vicinity, there's always there are occasionally random encounters that spawn right here, and I could find invisible guys from those random encounters. Like sometimes it would be Super Mutant or Gunner, and it would just show an activate option, as if I could talk to them, and then there would be nobody there. It was really weird. And there's one of those Minutemen watchtowers. I don't remember if I ever went in there and explored that one or not. I explored one of the two I found, and then I completely ignored the other one because I just got caught up in running back to my settlements to do stuff.
Did you hear that? This way.
No, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. Oh, I just realized that's why I couldn't find her right away at Starlight, because my walk sounds the same as hers, so I just didn't notice that it was her wandering around by me the whole time. Whoa.
Hey,
Oop, sorry.
what the hell?
Sorry. Your foot got in my way.
They've got him cornered. Let's take out the rest of these Minutemen.
Oh, there they are. Alright, well, we try to do this far enough away so those of you who like to play stealth have an option to do that, but we don't stealth around here. So, get out of here. There we go. Yeah, hold on. Alright, you got me. One of you guys hit Oh, the floating sunglasses. Amazing. Fallout bugs. Love it.
Now, putting up my gun. We just want to talk.
More happy you kill all bad humans. Bad humans kill all Mauled doggies. Mauled sad for doggies. Doggies, Mauled friends.
We can be your friends, if you want. Maul. That's your name, right? Maul?
Uh-huh. Maul is Maul. You help plant more doggies, human? Gotta plant dead doggies for more doggies to grow. Be Maul's friends.
Maul,
Solid
you
logic
want
there,
more
Maul.
doggies, right? I think we can help you out. After I help plant your dead doggy friends, come with me?
You help Mauled find more doggies? I'm Mauled gonna plant doggies. Mauled gonna eat bad humans. Maybe Mauled come with human after.
That sounds great, Maul. Head back to HQ, I've got this. Warn Jammer to expect Super Mutant company. I know how trigger-happy your goons can get.
Okay, so I got to give out so many props for this because I was so blown away when they were able to pull off a Super Mutant character and the mod on the team. So like Jeff Wong, the voice actor, just does an amazing job. We actually have a custom face for Maul, and it's still lip synced, and that's compliments of Wanamingo, who also did the weapon Maul had. I don't know if you guys saw this crazy axe looking thing. He did these cool bracers. And then he took, so this hat, it was one of M150's specialties. And if you guys don't know who M150 does, he is this awesome modder. I believe he's Japanese. He just releases all sorts of crazy, wacky mods, and he puts open permissions on them so that other people can use them. Oh, there's a little bug. That marker from that scene is open for anybody to sandbox to. I'll have to fix that. But anyway, so mad props to all the people I just named because they really made that character feel good, and it like actually sounds like a legit Super Mutant, which that's a combination of the voice actor skill and then Cyvirus, our sound guy, for doing a little manipulation on that. And I would be remiss not to say props to Kobus, who is our director and scout who found Jeff. Jeff is amazing. Jeff also voiced the Toilet King, which I don't remember if we did that on camera or not. If not, and any of you guys who have run into the Toilet King, you'll know that performance is freaking fantastic. So awesome job, Conqueror team. You guys crushed it. All right, I had to do a little creative fast forwarding of time because it just was dark no matter what I did. All right, let's find Jammer. Oh, and check in with Ophelia. So I must have already, in my little time skipping, I probably triggered her thing so that she made it back already as well. Jammer, where'd you go? Where are you hanging out? You're usually banking between the desks. What is it with all the naked people? Guys, put on some clothing. Oh, and that's one of our new raider faces. Check her out. She's got like creepy... She's got like some creepy doll stuff going on. Stop moving. I want to talk to you.
Just looking to trade a little.
Also, if you heard a couple of lines there, this is one of our new custom voiced raiders, which we just put that out in the 4.0.9 patch. We've got all of our raider gang members are all fully voiced now, and so like she made a Deathbringers reference because I've got Deathbringers are the gang name I chose. It really feels so good. I'm so glad we finally got to do that. All right, what is this? Why is this on a quest marker? We're getting some wonky stuff going on, but it would not be an episode of this series if I didn't run into some bugs.
Hey.
Finally back, huh? That mutie dead? Wait. Don't give me that look, boss. She's bringing it here, isn't she? Damn it. I'll let the crew know not to fire.
I think she might already be back from the quest objective I got. Let's see if that was the one, because I didn't do anything in Mechanized Makeover, so it's got to be this. Yeah, check in with Ophelia. So let's see, is she around here? Oh, she's hanging out up there. Oh, we're gonna do a little weather cheating. There we go. Workshop Plus doing its magic, and we'll just fly too while we're at it. Where are you, Ophelia? Oh, you're hanging out with Maul on the stairs. That's cool. Don't mind me. I'm just a god. Flying around.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, they just got... AI totally got stuck, so let's see if this scene will play out now.
You're back. Brought a friend home, I see. You're killing me here, Leah.
Nah. Humans smell funny.
Well, if that ain't the pot calling the kettle black. The name's Jammer, ugly.
Maul not ugly. Maul is more. Stupid human. What kettle?
I'd say I told you so, Jams. But I don't want to seem petty.
Yeah, just keep it penned up and away from the crew.
Human jams?
Yes, Maul, you can call this human Jams. And what's my name again? Do you remember?
Ophelia.
Very good, Maul. Very good.
Boss, please tell me this ain't a long-term kind of situation.
No promises.
Boss. This human boss?
Sure, why not? Call that human boss. Everyone else does.
Fuck's sake.
More maybe Jams later.
Okay, Maul, I've got some things to do around here. Why don't you tell Boss what you were telling me?
More teach boss make friends with doggies. Boss kill stuff, get meat. Give new doggies meat, make doggies friends. Ophelia says friends come here.
See me before you go looking for friends. I have something that may help.
Awesome. All right, that actually played out. And them looking at each other worked out really well too. That's can sometimes another wonky thing that can happen with Fallout 4 is the characters will just like stare off randomly, or they'll continually look at the player when they're in a scene instead of at each other, and it looks really bad. But that looked great. That scene also is supposed to play in first person, but if you guys saw before we cut when I found them up in the alley where I got kind of stuck in my camera, if that ever happens to you, just push your button to toggle between first and third person, and that gets you unstuck from that. That's like a weird bug in the game engine that can happen. Awesome. All right, so
Set up pretty damn well, boss. One thing it needs though, more food.
Tell her we're running low on supply.
hey, you know what? I'm not interested in having food here. Wait, are you missing your pants again? What is going on here? Why does everyone insist on being naked? Come here.
Just looking to trade a little.
Okay.
And you lost your pants. How did you do that?
This really is incredible. The fact that not only we were able to make friends with him, but he actually came back to HQ with me. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. I imagine the only people
Old
who should
Pantless
care
sneaking
about
up in the
him is
background,
getting
showing off his
stuff.
booty. Hey, bud, get moving. Go put your go find your pants.
So, to the task at hand. While I do have faith in the basic concept behind Maul's method, it never hurts to have a failsafe.
Okay, Maul.
Here, take these. I modified some collars to work on canines. There's enough length on those. Imagine you could even slap one on a mutant hound, if you're feeling really ambitious. Good luck. Try not to get eaten.
Oh, and the sound didn't play again. I broke it again. Damn it. At least the bugs this episode were pretty tiny, so I'm okay with that. But we'll get them fixed anyway. Okay. So so for anybody who didn't understand how this quest worked, because it's kind of vague, basically just grab any meat that's raw. So like, you go kill a Brahmin, you get raw Brahmin meat. If you kill a blowfly, you get meat. And just drop it on the ground near an enemy dog or mutant hound or one of those mongrel dogs, and they will run over, and then you can collar them, and we'll go do that. Like I said, we'll probably do it next episode, unless we find any when we're going to go do this mechanized makeover stuff. Then we'll grab them, of course.
This week's mod is Boss Chests Contain Legendaries by Stupid Lemon Eater. And this particular mod is one that I thought at first was going to be kind of cheaty and not something I was going to enjoy. But it turns out it's actually inspiring me to make sure that I scour the crap out of every single interior I go into and make sure that it doesn't have a boss chest, because it's an extra chance at a legendary. And for somebody like me who doesn't have a lot of time to game, getting access to more legendary rolls is awesome. And then just the fact that it's encouraging me to explore when maybe I wouldn't otherwise, just due to my limited playtime. I highly recommend, if you're not a obsessive player of Fallout where you have a crazy amount of hours every week to play, this is just a great way to get access to some extra legendaries, and also encourage you to continue to explore every location you run across. So check out Boss Chests Contain Legendaries.
All right, let's find us some. Ooh, there's gonna be so much loot in here to grab. It's been a while since I've just been into a dungeon space. All the things, please. Ooh, we need some smokes. I gotta do some more recruitment. What do you got in here? Nothing? Oh, alright. Lots of food. That'll have to make up for our lack of chicken eggs. Alright. Alright, well, we're here for a purpose. We need to get some parts for Ophelia. Let's see, that's the exit, so that's not the right way. Well, I'm probably making you guys all sick with all this spinning around.
Gray's Anatomy states that a removed spleen can result in a modest increase in white blood cells, as well as a horrific, painful death.
I got a death for you. Ha. That wasn't that clever, was it? I could have sworn these guys all... Oh, yeah, they are aggressive. I was like, I could have sworn they all attacked me, but... Give me your stuff. The Patriots Cookware. Oh, yeah, those are from, God, what's that mod called? Wasteland Imports. I never remember to use those magazines, because there's not, it's not quite like Fallout 3 or New Vegas where you have skill checks all the time, so, whereas, like, was what those were perfect for. Oh, we do have this lockpick. And we have unlimited bobby pins, apparently.
Nice.
Hey, some vodka. I'll take it. Thank you. Hi there. Oh, I think these guys have another piece we need too. Yes, defibrillator arm. Perfect. Whoa!
Please take cover until the danger has passed.
Alright, there's still one more thing we need in here. Well, it's not a stim pack, but we'll take it. Oh yeah, I think it's down here. Dogmeat, get in here. Oh, I armored up Dogmeat a little more. Found some new gear for him. Got a fancy mask and some medium armor up from the light. Here we are. Alright, let's get out our... Yeah, Big Jim. It's your turn, bud.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered swiftly.
Hey, it'll level up. I'll take it. Loot. What is that? Loot pick and 6 smoking barrels. I think that's, that must be some creation club thing I have. But it must have been triggered off a level. What level am I at? Oh, I got backup level ups. Alright, got our medical library. We got some random junk. I'm kind of hoarding my my perk points right now because there's a bunch of stuff I want at like level 27. More blood for cannibalizing. I'll take it. How do you guys not have any stim packs here? I don't think I've picked up one yet. Wait, let's see here. Super stim. Yeah, I don't have any more stim packs. What kind of hospital is this? I have no idea what's happening, but on my way to one of these quest objectives, I'm just getting wrecked by some mystery weapon. Somebody's got to die over here. Oh god, what was that? You. It's you. What do you have? Holy crap. The China Lake. Oh man, that thing was destroying me. Woo. Hey, we found one of the turret manuals from the mod that does that, and I can't remember the name of it. I think it's just called the Manual for Turrets. Whoa! Hey there. Oh.
And barely.
Hey, we're friends here. We're all friends here. Oh, there's a big nasty one over in the corner there. Hi, Mr. Robot. You seem like you're gonna just come to life and wreck me at the most inopportune time. What can we do about that? I know. You got a little toy couple of toys I've been hanging on to for a while now. Where are you? Where'd you go? I know I've got some. Here they are. Here, we're gonna just leave you a little present. Here. Whoops. Holy crap, I'm being chased by a suicider and a chameleon deathclaw. Let's see if I can get them to fight each other. Please, please. Yes! Yes! Did it work? Oh no. Oh yes it did! He's almost dead. Oh, holy crap. I wish I had that whole thing, that whole encounter recorded. Whoops. We don't need ace ambition. We need a super stim. Who's shooting at me? Whoops. Forgot I had those. Give me that. Alright, we need... Just need some frag grenades or something. Oh, no, now's our chance to try it out. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's satisfying. Yes. I like that. I think this is going to be my new power armor killer. Get rid of that stupid laser musket I've been carrying around for 25 levels. Alright, let's go turn all this stuff in, and then we got all sorts of, here we go. Alright, you just, and with that quest, you just have to get close to the desk, and it drops all that stuff off for Ophelia. And then I can't remember how it plays out next. There's, so after Mechanized Makeover, and, there's a bunch of scenes that will fire off periodically when you come back to your settlement or after you sleep or wait, and they're pretty entertaining. Highly recommend you stick around and find them. Just hang out at your base or keep coming back. All right.
I just want to trade a few things.
I picked up some gear for some of these folks that are running around naked. Come on here. Let's see. You can have some loungewear. Let's see what that looks like. Oh wow, that's like some pre-war stuff. That does not make you look like the best of raiders. Let's see. How about this? All right. Well, that's better than. Oh, we gotta find something better. All right, fine. You can hang out in just pants for now. But where's Mr. Pantless? Did he find some pants? You still don't have any pants, right? You're gonna wear something. You're gonna wear something classy.
Right, you're the boss.
We're gonna find all of you some proper clothing. Can you? You can't wear that. That's Super Mutant. Why do I have Super Mutant clothing? All right, bud. I just had some. Oh, I gave him to her. All right, fine. You can stay pantless again for a while. It's endorsement time. And this is my weekly reminder to myself and everybody else to click that thumbs up. Give your support to the mod authors that you love, because these people put in crazy time. I was especially blown away by the China Lake and Hollow Rifle that I picked up today, and man, is that weapon sweet, and they did an awesome job with all the stuff, so I definitely need to give them a thumbs up. Really liked the clean power armor HUD. I didn't think I was going to, because I thought it was really cool when the first time I saw the power armor HUD in Fallout 4. Never looked back, and I remember seeing this mod come out, because this is one of the first mods that came out for Fallout 4, and I ignored it, and someone recommended it, so I went ahead and installed it, and I absolutely love it. It's actually, it was obnoxious how much the HUD was taken over from the original one, and I never realized how much it had been bothering me. So glad to have that one. And there was one other one that was jumping out at me, and it was another one of these ones I just installed, and I didn't expect. Here it is, Nuka-Cola flavors for the Commonwealth. It's just adding extra variety to loot is always good. It just makes it more interesting to stop and read and think about what you're actually going to loot instead of just skipping past most things. And so this was a good one. I think that covers all the stuff that I saw this week in my playthrough. So there's still a lot more I've got to discover and figure out how I like it or not. But yeah, definitely just give those thumbs up. You can sort your mods in Vortex if you're using it by unendorsed to find out which ones you forgot to unendorse. Click that thumbs up if you really love them. Right click, go to open on Nexus mods, and go leave a comment. Let the mod author know what you love, what you hate, what you want to see more of, and encourage them to keep going. I guess the what you hate only do that if you have constructive criticism. But all right, guys, definitely go thumbs up these mods. All right, we are back at Sanctuary for some more settlement time. I just got a boatload of upgrades, so we're gonna have to do some cleanup work. We're short on water now. Happiness is finally on the decline, and we got a couple of triggers for some of our Industrial Revolution stuff. So we got a lot of stuff to do here. First, I'm gonna go check and see if this thing will upgrade, because that'll solve our water problem. Yep, immediately available. And I think, let's see, where do we want to go to here? I think we're going to do pumping station so we can fix our water problem, and then we'll turn this into
the filtration, which we do need for... Hey, what is this? This looks like a bug. That is from somebody's add-on pack. Hey, guys, fix it. We're going to turn this into a filtration plant. That'll solve our water problem for now. And then, or a pumping station will turn into a filtration plant eventually, because there's something you need from the filtration plant to complete one of the Industrial Revolution quests. Let's see if any of this other stuff can upgrade, just because it's fun. Yeah, all sorts of upgrades. All right. I think we need something from both directions. Oh yeah, this is, they still haven't updated the little thing there. I think we need some from both sides, so we'll just go ahead and build one of these arbitrarily. And then how about you? Manage upgrades. Actually, let's look at the tech tree. Let's see what we need here. Excavation pit. It looks like we need stuff from, we need 2 things from multiple branches stuff here, so it really doesn't matter. We can upgrade it however. So let's upgrade this. Manage upgrades, upgrade building. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do a crystal cavern, because I don't think we built one here yet. We have one at the Starlight Drive-In Raider outpost, but not here. Alright, manage upgrades. Alright, everything's ready to upgrade. Love this. Alright, and this one we need, we already have a crude refinery. We're going to need both anyway, so let's go ahead and we'll do the other direction. We'll do plastics and polymers. Manage upgrades. Upgrade building. Build this. Alright. How about this? Is this one ready to upgrade too? That'd be pretty nuts. Well, I have been gone for a long time. It took me a long... Yes, alright. Took me forever to do all those quests out there. Alright, this one we're going to do a brewery with the intention of turning it into... actually, if we turn this one into a brewery... I don't have any beer brewing right now, so I could turn this one into a distillery right now. Alright. Oh man, we're going to have all sorts of stuff to do. Yeah, we'll turn it into a distillery, but I'm not going to do the quest right now. I'll do that next episode. Alright, you go ahead and upgrade all the upgrades. Oh, I think this one's at max level. I'm pretty sure that's what this one is. Is the level, it's tech salvagers. Yeah, that's level 3. Alright, let's check the back alley here. Is this guy ready for nuclear power? Because that would solve another problem right there. It is! Alright, we get our nuclear power plant on. Nuclear arms production will be fun, but that's not the benefit here. All right, this is really gonna crush on our happiness, but we did get 2 new settlers, so we can put some of them on rec plots. I think this is our refinery. Is this guy ready to upgrade? No. Okay, well, I didn't get that lucky. What the hell was that? All right, is our glass blowers ready to go? Yes. All right. What do we have here? Fiber optics and observatory. I think we need the observatory for our... I don't know if we need both or just one. I know we need the observatory for... oh, and it does a bunch of happiness. Beautiful. We need the observatory for sure to do the solar array. So we'll go ahead and grab that. All right. Let's go and investigate some of these buildings, see how they look. Alright, I think I've already shown you guys the pumping station on camera, but I'll pop in there just in case anyway. Really love this model. This was, Ethrion did this. He built this really cool, crazy looking pump. Oh, and that's our body armor tech going ham in there. Alright, this one I think we've shown off the crusher. We've definitely shown that off. Alright, yeah, I think you guys have seen all of this stuff. And we got ourselves a replacement brewery. There's our distillery coming up. Fantastic. One of the things I actually need to focus on a little more that I haven't done much of, and I will, assuming we don't have to put everybody on happiness, because it looks like we're still tanking in the happiness. I would love to put some, get down the wood tree some more and build the newspaper and the magazine press. Alright, is our nuclear power plant up and running? Oh, it's almost there. It's got to be seconds away from building because the smoke is usually the last thing that gets created. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, so we need to wire this. We need to rewire this thing up to the grid. So if you haven't seen the episode where I built the coal plant, you might not know this. But in order for... So whenever we update a plot with power, in order for the grid to catch on that you added more power, you actually have to wire something, which is really unfortunate, but that is the way of the game engine.
And then, yeah, so that should take care of that. Yeah, 299 power. We are good to go for power. Oh, there's our little observatory. And I don't remember if there's something we do in there for part of the quest. Hey, oh, and actually, did I build it in a way that no one can enter there? Or are you just... Oh, you are a perfect guy assigned to this. Let's see here. Well, let's go investigate it. All right, and we got our little makeshift telescope. Fantastic. Oh, there's nothing in there. Okay. Couldn't remember if I used statics for everything or not. And I think there's something we need. Pretty sure there's something we need from here from the rest. All right, we'll do all that later. We gotta focus. Focus up, Gath. Come on. All right. So I definitely want to do. I'm not going to do all of the medical research recipes. If you guys need those for your own playthroughs, you can find those on our forums. People have already solved those. But I will do the hydration research quest because I've started that on camera. I'm right there with you, Emin. All right, come on. Here we go. Promising lead. Alright, so it looks like I already insta-completed that quest, and I believe the requirement from that one, so she was hinting, if you read through the thing, she's hinting at melons. I'm pretty sure the requirement is you just gotta have a melon farm, so I must have one over in my farms, and I haven't been paying attention to them, so if you have, if you don't, or if you're stuck at that point in that quest, you just have to build yourself a melon farm, so very anticlimactic there. Oh, you guys, I think the end of last episode we were talking about what was going to end up built up here. This ended up perfect, I think. You guys got quite the bar in his house. It just feels like it fits right into that spot nicely. All right, so we got to build a couple more houses. Oh, yeah, we got all sorts of upgrades over here. That's definitely different. That is way different. Oh, you got some pet mole rats. All right. That's your thing. Oh, this thing's crammed. I would not want to live in that little space. All right, so now we've got to see... Okay, it looks like our happiness is on the rise. That's probably from the observatory. That's such a huge happiness boost, which means we can continue pursuing advanced industrial, which is all I want to do. So let's get down some more of these plots, and we'll get some more lumber yards going. So industrial advanced. Oh, I do have one lumber yard going, and I bet I can upgrade that. So let's pop out and do that. Didn't even see you over here. I should have just followed the noise. Upgrade building. Alright, so we want to go down the paper path so we can get our newspaper on and the magazine. The magazine's got a bunch of really beautiful artwork by Fuji and Cynical Bounce and Ruined World. They did some awesome work. And then you get some extra little perks and stuff. They're really minor, though. We didn't want to go too crazy with the perks we were adding in just because... You know, the real benefit to the settlement mods is just to have pretty settlements. All right. Well, we can definitely... So I want to have both of them. So we'll go ahead and get another paper mill down here. And I guess... Or another lumber yard, rather. Do we want to just tuck it back in there? I guess we'll scrap a tree. Makes sense. That you build a lumber yard and they start scrapping trees. It feels right. Alright, we need to wire you into the grid. This might be buried into the ground too much, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Let's see. Choose building plan. Let this list load up. And we want a lumber yard. Oh, and actually now I can make use, once this builds, I can make use of one of the features that I haven't used yet on camera. So once you have a building built that you like, even if it's a higher level, you can pre-configure that plot to make sure it auto upgrades right to that specific building. So since I want that one to go to paper as well, so that I can turn one into the newspaper and one into the magazine, as soon as this thing gets assigned, I can, here we go, I can pre-plan its upgrade because this paper mill will be built. So basically we know about the paper mill, so we can pre-plan to go to a paper mill. So let's let that finish. And then we'll see what we want to do next, because I think I have one more guy I can assign, and we'll just check and see if happiness is still on the rise after this thing builds. So let's see, manage upgrades, pre-select upgrade path. Now I've been told, excuse me, that this can be a little buggy, but I haven't played with it in so long, I don't actually know. So, all right, well, everything's showing up, so that's correct. And the idea behind this of everything showing up here is that you could choose some of the later paths and have it make its way to there so that you don't have to micromanage and select the original plan as well. So if it's like, all I want is to make them hazmat processing, you don't have to first go select, you know, the appropriate junk tree object. You can just select the one you want, and it will find its way there. Or at least it's supposed to. Like I said, I've had reports that that kind of can fall apart, but I have not seen it yet. All right, let's go scope out the paper mill. We're making paper. You really, you look concerned. Just pull a lever. Just see what happens. All right, let's, okay, so we need one more job, and then we need some housing action. So happiness is still on the rise, but I do want to let that other lumberyard build. So let's just work on houses for now. So I think we've almost filled up this backyard as much as I wanted to. I kind of like the way this, you got to kind of weave through here. Oh, and our VIP upgraded once. So it's got one more level where it gets quite the thing set up there. They're building toward, which I'm excited to see because I haven't seen it in such a long time. That was like one of the first things I got obsessed with building with Sim Settlements were all of the VIP homes. Before I realized that that was a rabbit hole that I could get stuck down for literal years if I wanted to. So I had to back off on that and started tackling other things. All right, where do we want to set up our next little homestead area? We kind of need another neighborhood. I love the little circles. I like when there's like all these guys all kind of grouping together. So I kind of want to do that again. And I think the only other spot we maybe can do that is right over here. So if we kind of clear out some of this stuff, we can kind of plop it in the middle of the street. We don't need streets. There's no cars. So maybe right in here we can start a little circular neighborhood. So we'll put you in here. And we'll put another one. Oh, yeah, we can clip that in a little bit. There we go. You two can go live right there. So are we using this building? I don't remember if we have any interior plots in here or not. No, I think I opted not to. Oh, but they can still make it in. They can walk around back here. Perfect. All right, so we'll let those two build up and see if we need to give them a whack with the Architect's T-square or not. Let's see here. Happiness is still on the rise, so we are... Oh, yep, you're right. So whoever told me that the pre-select is kind of wonky, I have confirmation, which means I now have... and I'm actually going to leave that plot there just so that I can use it for bug hunting. Because once I have an issue in one of my own saves, it's a million times easier for me to fix because I know exactly all the steps that happen. I know exactly the mods that could be conflicting. Any of you guys who report bugs on on any mod, if you can get the mod author to repeat it, it's a million times more likely it'll actually get fixed. And I am no exception to that. All right, let's wire these up here. There we go. I think we got a nice circular grid now, so our power plant should definitely be helping out with everything. Shockingly, our defense is still good, 99 to our 49 food and 36 water. I think all of our agricultural plots are fully upgraded now, so I shouldn't have food pushing me over the edge, and I've got enough for another 15 settlers. So and getting up into 50 settlers, that should be pushing into break the game range, which is kind of where our limit is. But I am gonna just keep pushing until it does break, so that's totally fine with me. If we lose sanctuary, so be it. Because that tends to be the consequence if you overbuild in a settlement. Usually your save is fine, you just lose that settlement. And since I don't have any companions here or anything, it's not really a big deal. And I'm carrying. You guys haven't seen it on camera. I do organize all of my extra gear and stuff in containers around here, but I could care less about any of it. I keep all of my good stuff on my character. All right, so we still do need another job. So those two houses are going to build. We built one more, well, what's going to be a lumberyard, but is temporarily that oil well until I fix that bug. So I think with happiness on the rise, we can do yet another advanced industrial plot. Let's go all in on this industrial park here. So we got a nice spot to tuck one in. And I just got to figure out what I want it to be. So let's see here. I think this calls for checking our tech tree again. So I'm thinking about what we have building. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it to be an excavation pit. just knowing that how many buildings are on that particular tech tree. So let's see here. Nope, there's our body armor tech going to work again. Let's see, manage upgrades, show tech tree. All right. So, okay, so this one's got an extra thing because Ruined Worlds add-on tags into it, and we don't need that. Lumberyard, we've got 2 of those going. The opposite of the other one from Coal Power is a flare factory, which we don't actually need. I will build one eventually just because it's cool looking, but we don't actually need it for what we're aiming for. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely the final thing we're aiming for is the second building on the glass tree, I want to say, or maybe it's on the crystal tree. I actually don't remember. We'll have to figure that out. But that's part of the fun for me here is rediscovering all this stuff. But we do definitely need some more crystal caverns because we have one more. We have one more going. So yeah, we're definitely gonna need another excavation pit, probably 2 more, and then that's from these things are from add-on packs. So we're not chasing those right now. We might in the future, but I mean we definitely will in the long term, but just not in the immediacy here for this particular settlement. We're not messing with it. Oh, there's a busted one. These, I'll mention this again. If you guys see this, this is some add-on pack has branching building plans and they forgot to or didn't know about the feature to prevent theirs from showing up in the tech tree. But we got to loop back through. Here we go. Iron mine. I guess we could use a steel mill. There's 2 things we haven't unlocked there. Although I don't know that either of them are required for... Yeah, I think we already went over this. Neither of them are required for what we're trying to do. So yeah, so I think we're gonna build another excavation pit. I think that's our best bet to get. Oh, and it built food storage. So this is one of the tech trees from one of the add-on packs. All right, well we're gonna change that. Come on, any moment now. There we go. All right, so we want an excavation pit. Not the best spot for an excavation pit, but. Wire you up. Sure, we'll have a little triangle of wiring there. All right, so now everybody's got jobs. Happiness is cranking up. 95 already. I bet that food warehouse probably had a happiness buff to it because it did have a massive power hit for being a level 1 building. It required 5 power. All right, so we're just waiting for one more person to get assigned to that. This one's got to go. This is I'm not a fan of the brick look in this particular settlement. So we need our trusty T-square. Where are you at? Oh, there it is, melee. Go ahead and give this a swing of the old randomizer. And there we go. All right, I'm pretty sure this is going to be yet another long episode. So we will satisfy all of your curiosity about what those houses become in the next episode. So we'll give our aerial tour here of our... Whoop, oh, we got to turn off the auto exit. There we go. Of our little industrial park. Which is getting quite deep, especially over here. This is looking pretty awesome. I love all the tall buildings that are coming up in it. It's looking nice. And then, of course, we've got our shanty town. And, I guess we can probably, maybe I'll do that next episode. I can tear down our old power area and maybe stick another house back there. Because we do not need all that now that we got nuclear power. And then we got our little backyard back here. Yeah, so everything's looking good. Yeah, our defenses are pretty well shored up. And then we've got our lonely power armor store. I might have to go into the commercial stuff a little more over here now that we've got a lot of the advanced industrial taken care of. But all right, guys, I think that's enough show and tell for the settlement today. So we'll see you next week for another episode.